before I take my bracket up there, got that drilled. I just wanted to put this in here. I wanted to make sure it was right. So I got my ratchet set, and I got to go through the sheetrock, and it almost seems like they put 2 layers of sheetrock here or something, because it was thicker than 1/2 inch. Usually your sheetrock is either 1/2 inch or 5/8 on the wall, and this might have been 2 layers for some reason. But anyways, the bolts are very long, and so I'm just going to get a hole. Let me get this down in there all the way. Just so when I get ready to hold the bracket up there, these bolts are going to go in nice and easy. Okay? Gotta have a ratchet set for this. You don't need a real expensive ratchet set, just a cheapo one. You do that on all your holes. That way it's going to go in nice and easy. Make sure you don't want to hit a knot or something and mess with it as you're trying to hold the bracket up there, and the bracket slides and scratches your wall and all that. You know what I mean? Okay. Have I showed you something so far that you don't think you can do? You can do this. Come on. I know you can do this. You just follow these steps. I don't want you being afraid of your project. You've never done this before, that's okay. I think you still can do it. If you don't think you can do it, you can get a friend over to look at the video and show it to him, and he can help you. All kinds of things you can do to do your project. I don't want you spending an arm and a leg to pay somebody to come over here and put this TV up for you, because you know what? Once you put up one TV, you're going to say, oh, I want to do that down in the den. I want to do that in the spare bedroom, in the family room, whatever. Most people have more than one TV, and nowadays people are putting them up on the walls. If you can do one, you can do all of them. Alright, here's the bracket. Make sure you put it about the right way, and gotta be careful with this because I don't want to scratch up the wall. I can put this in and kind of get it started because I've already kind of preset those. Okay, so hold that up there. I'm doing this project by myself. If you have somebody to help you, that'll be good too. They can watch you, you can watch them. Between the two of you, hopefully you don't screw up. I'm not going to tighten those yet. I'm going to kind of get them started. I'm going to get all these 3 up here. I had all these holes lined up pretty straight, and I'm going to take my level and kind of look at it a little bit. But if you get it, and if it's not 100% perfect on being level, plumb means level but straight up and down. So if I say plumb, you'll know what that means from now on. This should be pretty close to level, but before I tighten it down, I'm just going to kind of hold my level up here and take a look at it. And it looks like the top, this top edge needs to go over, or the bottom needs to go that way a little bit. So let's see if I got a little bit of a slop here. Yeah, I got a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of push that over as much as I can. I want to try to not get my grubbies all over the wall, but if I do, I can wipe that off. Okay, now I can tighten this up. Pull that one over. Okay, now I can do the middle one. You want these snug. You don't want to go so far and say the tighter the better. Because trust me, you go too tight on these, you could actually snap and twist the head right off of a lag bolt. I didn't know it was possible until I did it one day. And you do that, and there's not much you can do about putting another bolt in, you know what I mean? You just want it snug. Okay? Now, I checked that with the level and see what's up with that. That's right on. Beautiful. Now, if yours is not perfectly level, let's say it's off a little bit, don't fret. You don't have to have that bracket 100% plumb, because once we install the TV on here and it hangs, this bracket assembly, we can adjust it. There's adjustments. There'll be adjustments. I got to look at that. There's an adjustment that you can swivel it and you can line the TV up exactly level. Did you know that? So that's how it's going to work. You see that the actual center of the TV is right here. Okay? But you can pull it, you know, this swivels out like this, you can pull it out like that. You can have the center of the TV over here if you want. Way over here, you can tilt that at an angle and have your TV kind of coming out this way. So there's lots of things you can do with this bracket assembly. You can slide it over there like that, whatever. Lots of different options, you know. There's always two ways to skin a cat. I just got part of the styrofoam boxing material. I just got that set up there so I can kind of push more on there because that bracket kept sliding back. Now, maybe I can do that. Let's see here. I can do it now. Oh, there. I think I got it. I got her. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. I got it all right. See, it looks a little crooked because it needs to be adjusted. Even though I have that bracket straight, I've got to look at the directions and see what I have to do about adjusting this. Guess that's my next step, huh? Boy, it looks like I installed the bracket crooked, but you know we didn't. Wanted to point out one thing to you. Now see, I didn't read the directions on this whole thing. I probably should have. Bad Joe. I want to show you anyways. Remember I had that styrofoam piece held in here so I could put this on? Well, if you run this sideways, there's a screw up there, and you can take a little Allen wrench that comes with it. You can tighten that up. You can have this rod from here out come out straight, and you can tighten that one down. Now that will hold up against the wall far enough to allow you to be able to put this TV on that bracket. You know what I mean? Because they do say you should have help with this, but I'm doing this by myself. And I want to show you how you can do it too. So that's another way you can do it. And I probably should read the full directions. You know, I thought, okay, I can put that up there. But see, just that one step would have been very helpful. So I wanted to point that out. Now you may say, what keeps this up there? If somebody bumps this, how do I know it's not going to fall off? Well, on most units, there's a set screw or there's some sort of bolt that attaches onto this. And on this one, there's a screw right up in here. It's a little set screw that I put up there and tightened up with an Allen wrench. And that's on this bracket that kind of goes into the base. That way, it's assured that this can't be lifted up. The TV can't be lifted up and fall off of this bracket, because you don't want somebody hitting this and all of a sudden lifting up and the TV's coming down. So look at your directions and you should be able to figure that out one way or another. It'll be on the directions.